Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the next edition of the Hillbilly Files. For those of you who don't know, my name is Leo, and I'll be your host. Heather is over there in the car with the puppy dogs. We're out today and just out running around doing some stories, and we've got a few things today that we wanted to show you guys. Significant things, you know, some historical, some interesting stories. And this one, Pikeville Veterans Memorial Park. And actually, that right there is why I came here. That was what we came to find today, was that right there. But we'll get right back to that just in a second. Kind of look around. Old Air Force jet. Check that out. Good Lord, look at that. Look what a barrel on that thing. M5 anti-tank on carriage. Serial number World War II. 5,000 pounds. 24 foot, 7 foot. Wow. U.S. Army. That is wild looking, isn't it? That is totally wild looking. Goes in here, goes out there. That is vicious. And the tires still look pristine. But what we came about was right here on this memorial. Now, as y'all know, when we do our channel and we're at these old graveyards and stuff, whenever we run across vet graves, whether they died in the war or after, you know, we'll always take a moment to kind of point those out. And there is something here that we saw that we wanted to show you guys about this right here. It's just a little chair sitting by the side of the road, middle of nowhere. You know, Pikeville, the town of Pikeville's back down that way, and it just sits right here at the memorial. We'll look around in a second, but I wanted to show you what this chair of honor right here is all about. It's called the Chair of Honor. Since World War II, more than 81,000 soldiers are unaccounted for. This unoccupied chair is in honor of the brave men and women who are still prisoners of war or missing in action, and symbolizes there will always be a place in Pikeville Veterans Memorial Park awaiting their return. We are grateful, and you will not be forgotten. Now that is pretty unique, don't you think? That's just a little bit unique. You know, just a little reminder for locals. I started to say for military, for prisoners of war, but they don't know the chairs here. But the locals and the people who remember them, they know the chairs here. And it was put here as a reminder that all these people, all these family, that they're not here. And like I said, the chair is intended to be a reminder for locals and for everyone who passes by this spot and reads that plaque, what this little chair is all about. But there are veterans from all branches of service, and I think they have pretty much all of the wars commemorated as well. World War II, World War I, The War on Terror. Korea and Vietnam. And there's a little flame light in the globe up top. Those are cool, isn't it? Army, 1775. Navy. Marine Corps. Those are really pretty, ain't they? Air Force. Coast Guard. And National Guard. All represented. Now I guess we have to come over and take a look at the old Air Force jet. I'm thinking what? Korean era, Vietnam. And we'll get over there in just a second. They have a plaque on that as well. I remember that. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. I remember that. We empower each other. One hand washes the other. When we cross paths in life with one another, we can change someone's trajectory in life. Even the smallest change can have great impact on another's life. A smile can make all the difference. Information for veterans, homeless. It's really cool that they try. Seems like veterans get overlooked a lot. So, you know, we try not to. We like to try, and oh, it's just garbage. Now that is a wicked garbage can. I thought it was something to the memorial. Little barbecue. And look at that. A subsonic American trainer jet. Huh. Doesn't look real, does it? Hornet's nest looks real, but that's about the only thing. It looks like it was just kind of cobbled together here, but I'm guessing not. Let's see. This is a subsonic American trainer jet. It's a Lockheed T-33A Shooting Star. The serial number, this aircraft, the T-33A, and has a serial number, is on loan from the National Museum of the United States Air Force. That's pretty cool. So she is real. It looks, I mean, obviously real, but it just looks kind of, it says keep off. I don't guess they mean touching it. I guess they mean climbing on it. It's wild though, the little patchwork and stuff, isn't it? The way they make stuff like that. That tire looks original. It's got dips and bumps in it. Check that out. Narrow. My hand is about as wide as that. See flat spots on the tire. I'm guessing it's original, where it's touched down here and there. Makes little bald spots on it. Little flat places. Intakes. I'm guessing the engines, or the engine has been removed, no doubt. Which is pretty common, you know, when you see these in these memorials and stuff. Usually they'll take the engine out and anything that could leak. See, those are original tires. Look at that. You can see the threads coming through. That's an original tire. Look at that. That is wild. What's up in there? Got a new bolt. That is wild looking, isn't it? That is totally wild looking. Alright, what's over here? At the end of it, I think. Presumably. Yeah, that's the end of the landscaping right there. The flowers and stuff. Just a nice little memorial. I think it's pretty cool. You know, of the towns that do this kind of stuff, you know, veterans memorials. I think it's pretty cool, you know, and it's maintained well. Certain level of respect, certain level of dignity, you know, expected. That chair though, I mean, you see stuff, you know, the Cannon, the Jet, you see stuff like that in these memorials, you know, from time to time. A lot of little towns and places have veterans memorials. But I thought the chair, we thought the chair was kind of unique and worthy of being mentioned. You know, POWs, missing in action. Just look at the names on all the bricks. A lot of people paid the ultimate price so that you and I can have the freedom to be out here and do this and do what we do. The least we can do is remember them. The least we can do is save them a seat. Pikeville did that. They saved them a seat. Right by the fire department as well. Very nice. Very neat, clean looking place. So very well done, Pikeville. I very much would like to commend the town on what they've done here. I think it's really nice, and I think the chair shows a lot of thought. Kind of shows where the heads and hearts of hillbillies are, don't it? Okay, well, guys, I guess I need to head on out of here. Get with Heather. She's over here waiting on me. And we have about 4 more stops that we're going to try to get to today. Like I said, we knew we were coming right by this chair. And so we wanted to stop here and video this and show it to you guys. Remember your veterans, guys. If you know one, shake his hand. Y'all have a good day, and we will see you next time. Leo out.